Wait for it. Oh, there it is. If you blink very fast, you'll miss it. That dreaded red light almost always never happens when you're in a place to deal with it. It just happens when you don't have time to deal with it. I love my power meter, but right now it sucks because of that problem. Let's talk about it. Okay, so the solution I found was this guy. This is the company. But anyway, let's switch this camera and let's take a look. This is by a company called Pale Blue. They've been on my radar for a while. So really essentially it's like we all can have a AAA or AA battery. And the problem is a lot of times is you might have a AA, but you don't know, or AAA, how long you've had that in your car. So it might be dead when you need to use it. And these guys, what they're doing is super genius. So let's get into the package and I'll tell you why I went with this one. All right, so Pale Blue, very minimal. They're really going after sustainability. So let's take a look. This is how it came. I bought a bunch of different ones, AAAs, AAs. They all come with their chargers, USB-C to USB-A. They come with a little cable there, as you can see. And I bought some other ones for the smoke detectors. The 9-volt batteries, so those are also available. But let's get into the package. Pale Blue, this is a travel case, so you can take this with you easily. That way your battery is not run all over the place. Check before you use. But I figured I can keep one of these in the car at all times. Everybody has a USB-C, right? Everybody has a USB-C cable, or you can easily buy one. But we just gonna crush it, right? Because we eat protein over here. Really nice little case. So they make it to where it's pretty usable. A little tab here. You're probably wondering, how are we charging this? We have the cable. I see the cable, but how are we charging this? All right, let's take a look. This is the battery. It looks like an ordinary mundane battery, and then as you turn, look at that USB-C port right there. So with this, I'll have a couple of these in the RV or in the SUV or whatever when we go for a bike race or a bike ride. And I know I can, if my power meter is screaming at me, I can charge this pretty easily. A lot of times, you have a battery bank like this, or obviously smaller if you're on your bike. But this can come in handy for bike parkers and people that really, if you just want to be sustainable. That's how you plug it in. I kind of like that they did this wire ribbon. And there you go, there's two. Snags in there pretty good. It's not going to come out easily. And there you have it. That's it right there. Look at that. Now, the weird thing I've noticed with SRAM power meters in the past is sometimes they don't like high capacity AAA batteries. So we haven't tested it, but we'll test it. That's why we're here, to make sure we recommend this 110%. So obviously charge before fast use. So let's go ahead and a handy power bank. This is really nice if you're traveling. If you want me to make a video about this, please let me know and I'll make a video about this. This is one of my favorite chargers of all time. It has wireless charging anyway, but that's not a video. So if you want to talk about that, let me know. You got your two USBs, so we'll just plug in here. As you can see here, no juice is coming out right now. And then we'll plug this guy in. There we go. Now we're drawing some juice there, as you could see. Look at that, right? 6 watts. And this is what this looks like. This is the charge indicator. These guys have thought about everything, right? This is not your granddaddy's AAA. This is your great grandson's AAA, right? So we're gonna let it charge, right? So 1 hour on recharge time. Let's go into our SRAM app. But this is the bike that we want. There we go. I don't know if you can see this. It's connecting, so really low. We'll come back, we'll put in the bike, and we'll check what this guy says. Batteries are done charging. We'll replace this guy. That's in, and it's flashing there. Go ahead and insert it, and then we'll look at the SRAM app. I got a green light on the crank, but we are not getting a green light here. This is what I was talking about earlier. SRAM doesn't do well with high capacity batteries. I decided to get out my Karoo and see what that is reporting for battery capacity. So let's take a look. Let me wake up the bike. This is it right here. So I'm not sure why the SRAM app can't read the right battery capacity through their app, but this is clearly, able to tell us that the battery is full. So that's very strange. That's why I figured we double check this. and make sure that it's working. You know, I figured it would report the right numbers. I'm not sure why this Shrum app. If we go back here, we go here. It's, as you can see there, it's trying to connect. There it connects, and it's reporting, hey, battery low, 25, less than 25%. So if somebody knows why Shrum is not reading some of the capacity on those AAA batteries, please let me know. I'll probably put on an email Shrum and see if they have an answer for me. As you can see here, we're good to go. A lot of data. So some of you, this might be not a big deal. I like to look at data after I ride my bike. I don't think it makes me a faster cyclist, but I just love looking at it and looking at self-improvement year after year. So that's why I always make sure that my power meter, if it's dead, life goes on. But if I can avoid it, I'll go do that. So anyway, the company again is Pale Blue is a company. Really cool what they're trying to do. Super eco-friendly. If you really enjoy this content, please hit that like button, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment or if there's anything else that you want me to review, and I'll review it. I bought these batteries by my own money. Nobody paid for this video. Just a curious cyclist trying to see how I can make my cycling miles be even more easier. Until next time. Pew!